Welcome back to another episode of the West 17 Sports TV podcast. This time we're starting a new segment called Chit Chat, where we will be sitting down and interviewing members of the student body at Tower Hill. Everyone, let us know if you're interested to come on, or if you have people that you want to come on the show. We'd love to have you. Just comment down below. This video is probably going up on Apple Podcasts, so everyone go check it out there as well. Go download it. The link will be in the description below.
All right, today we have a very, very special guest with us, CJ Buchan, aka the one and only Siege. Today we've prepared some questions for you about all of your favorite topics and some of your least favorite topics. So let's jump right into it.
Sounds good. It's an honor to be here.
All right, so Siege, you're widely regarded as the best Chinese student at our school. You're actually the only person in your advanced Chinese class. Can you just tell us what that's like, just being in the classroom by yourself? Do you find it enjoyable, or do you think having students around gives you company?
Yeah, well, I definitely think that having kids in the class with you provides a certain amount of conversation, which is usually really good. But I do feel that being alone in the class really does allow me the amount of concentration that I need to truly focus on the Chinese and less on the people around me.
Right, so I was just curious, right? So I tried learning Chinese last summer. I honestly only got past ni hao and I couldn't do the rest. But what about the Chinese language really do you feel attracted to? What keeps you going every time you do Chinese?
You know, honestly, I do get asked that question a lot. And my answer is always because it's just really fun. I'm really not exactly sure how to put it into words. It was a really nice transition from Spanish coming out of 8th grade, and I think I'm gonna be able to stick with it throughout the rest of my life. I think it's really cool to embrace a different culture and to speak with new people and make new friends and all that really good stuff.
I have a question for you, CJ.
Yeah.
So you said that. So are you planning to get a job in China or anything like that, or go to college in China? Are you interested in that type of stuff?
I actually am looking kind of at a Chinese college that did cross my mind. Tsinghua.
Tsinghua. Oh, going for the
yeah, one of the best ones.
My dad went there.
Oh, actually?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. And then I think that after I graduate, probably going to have a job over there or work some kind of job here that involves Chinese. If I do choose to go over there, I'm thinking English teacher, and if I decide to stay here, I'm thinking ambassador to China would be pretty cool.
Big goals out here.
Yeah.
All right, so Siege, so you had the opportunity to go to China. I think it was last summer, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So what was your favorite part there? Was it the people that you met there? Was it the food, or was it just the culture in general? What was your favorite part?
I think it was most certainly the people. There was never really a stale moment. I was always able to speak Chinese with the people around me, and everybody was really fun and welcoming towards me, and it was all just a really enjoyable time.
All right, CJ. So I guess in case readers don't know, I am in fact Chinese. So I was just wondering about your opinion on the different. You said you were interested a lot in the culture.
Yes.
While I know that I guess compared to American values and cultures, it's extremely different in China. I guess just take sorry, I was talking about this before, but the beauty standard is different, and the beauty standards are completely opposite, and I guess there's a lot of different things I guess would contradict maybe American values. Can you give us your take on that?
Oh, all right. I think I can work this one out. Yeah.
She'll work better.
Well, over in China, they're extremely respectful towards almost everybody that they meet, and I did notice that they especially respect the older generation. For example, yeah. The most what's it called? The highest person in the room would typically sit on the opposite, facing the door. If it's in a restaurant, they would always sit facing the door, and then everybody else would be around that, and it would just be like a big circle with like, I guess, kind of like the least important person with their back towards the door, and the most important person is looking at the door.
Where did you sit? Where did you sit?
Obviously,
where did I sit?
He was top dog.
I just kind of, I was never the top dog, but I just kind of sat wherever people told me to sit.
Hey, special guest privileges, easy money.
Yeah.
Did you feel that they had more respect for you because you were a foreigner?
I think that it strongly depends on the city, because I know in the majority of the cities I was welcomed and embraced, whereas in the capital, I guess it's like the political hub, so I didn't feel as welcome there. But I think that everywhere else was really warm and inviting.
Okay, all right.
All right, I gotta ask you this question. So you've been to China, right? You're around
Yes.
the Chinese culture. Are there any Asian stereotypes that you feel actually suit the Chinese people, or do you think that they're all just myths?
I'm Asian, and I think most of them do fit. But what's your opinion?
If you give me one, I will.
All right, let's just
on it.
go through them. I like this question. Me and Archie can go rotate. Are Chinese people actually bad drivers?
No, I think it actually just has to do with the city environment. There's a ton of cars and a ton of people, and everyone needs to like watch where they're going, or else they'll hit somebody or hit something or hit another car. So just like the sheer amount of people, I guess, can contribute to the like quote unquote bad driving stereotype. But in fact, I think it just has to do with the environment in which they live. There's a lot of people and a lot of things happening at once.
Yeah, I agree with that. I feel like in place of that stereotype, from my experience, I feel like Chinese people can be a little bit more aggressive drivers, and can lead to that stereotype. But yeah, I agree with you. Do you have one, Archie?
What about the theory that Chinese people or Asians in general are good at math? Do you find that to be true?
I think that over there, actually, we did visit a school. It was called. Oh shoot. Let me look it up.
On the spot here, but you know.
No. This is a good question. 外国语学校. Yeah, it was like something like that, and they really do heavily regard academics over there. And I would say that yes, math skills are very strongly stressed. They are extremely skilled at that.
Wait, did you attend a Chinese school over there, or like just visit?
I did not attend one, but I did visit one, and I gave a talk to some of the students about Tower Hill. So I talked to kids like K through 8 about just like the Tower Hill experience, because 北外龙游湖外国语学校 is our sister school over there.
And what were some like differences, or just what are some differences you saw versus Tower Hill School and I guess American schools in general versus, of course, Chinese schools?
Yeah. Well, the school that we went to actually was a boarding school, so they had their own food. Like they would grow their own crops. I think taking a look at their schedule was a bit more rigorous from what I can remember than like mine at Tower Hill, and that school in particular really does push their students academically to really mold them into well-rounded people from when they have to make the jump into college.
Did you feel that other aspects of school life, such as arts or athletics, was also heavily valued the same way as academics, or did you think that they were like a little bit put down?
Oh no, I think that they are kind of almost on the same level. I noticed that every school has a track and a field of some kind, and there was an arts studio at the school that I went to. So I think that it's almost like multi-benefactor, actually, whereas they strive to be the best in every aspect, whether it be art or sports or academics, anyone.
Alright, I guess to just keep on the school topic a little bit more, I'm sure you've heard of Gaokao, the Chinese, basically the Chinese SAT, except it's about 10 times more important.
It's nuts, yeah.
Because like basically this one test decides like to the exact score decides what college you go to. Like, what are your thoughts? Because personally, I think that's completely absurd. Yeah. What are your opinions on that?
Oh yeah, well,
based on I'll respond to you. Based on what you
said. I think that the test is actually insanely hard. It covers math, all kinds of sciences, geometry,
it's like
English skills, everything, just the whole kit and caboodle is in there. And I think that the fact that this is like their one shot to get it is based off of the high population that they have. Obviously, they can't take everybody in, so only really like the best of the best can get into a really good college. And I was watching a show actually on CCTV4, and it just like showed how these kids they wake up and they just start and they just don't stop the whole day. They just never stop. It's pretty crazy.
Ridiculous. Could you imagine that type of culture like as invading America, where we like focus so much on like other stuff too? Like, I know for a fact that if somebody only had good grades, they definitely not get into like Harvard or anything. You know?
Yeah. Like here, it definitely is more based off of other things like your extracurriculars, your volunteering, like how active you are in your community, and just other things like that. Whereas over there, especially when going into college, it is primarily academics. Yeah.
I just feel like there are different ways that people can, or more ways, I'd say, that people can, I guess, be successful. You know, people go D1 athletes here. We have a few in our school, actually. Shout out Riley Heflin. But there's also, like, you know, music, like shout out Reese Ratliff. You know, like different ways that people can flourish. So
Continue. No, please.
Are you sure? I mean, I was gonna.
Yeah. Huh?
All right. So I was gonna ask you, right? So another Asian stereotype is that they eat everything over there, right? So I was wondering, what is the weirdest thing or strangest thing that you ate in China?
The weirdest, strangest thing. Jijiao is chicken's foot. I had that in Nantong. It was actually not good, but I decided to try it anyway. It's just very cold and like crunchy. Another one was yachang, duck intestines. They were actually really good. I didn't know what they were until after I ate them, because my teacher wouldn't, tell me that, because if she told me beforehand, then I probably wouldn't have had them. But I did have them with the huguo, and it was really good.
Intestines are pretty good.
Yeah.
Unironically.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree. I've seen some like extremely weird food there, like very.
Rabbit's head I did see in Chongqing. They had like a stand just filled with like rabbit's heads. That was interesting.
Yeah. I know in Beijing, did you visit any night markets there at all? I bet you did. You definitely did.
Not a night market in the capital, but we did visit a Devon night market. I forget the name of the city, but I think it's near Changsha or somewhere around there. We did go to a night market. I don't know what the Chinese name for it is, but it's stinky tofu. I'm not sure what the Chinese name is, but it's pretty good. And I got and we just kind of walked around and like saw the sights there, and it was just overall a really fun time. They have a lot of people along the street, selling a lot of different goods, and it's just a new culture, and it's a very fun time as well.
Yeah, they literally sell every food imaginable there. Like, I swear I saw like at least 50 different animals. They're just strung up in like they're just trying to advertise you. They just like go up to you with like a scorpion and just tell you to eat it. They just shove it in your mouth. It's kind of intimidating.
Believe it or not, I actually didn't see any scorpions, but I did see
Scorpions?
no scorpions, but it was octopus. I think they were on a stick.
Oh, they're not octopus. They aren't as good as scorpions, but it's pretty tasty too.
Yeah.
All right. Should we move on from Chinese culture? Do you have any more questions, Archer?
Just moving on. Just what's your favorite sport? Like this is a sports podcast after all. We gotta know what's your favorite sport. I know that you're a prominent varsity athlete in cross country. You're also a very prominent member in the basketball and in the tennis teams. But I was just wondering,
favorite sport to play would have to be cross country. Really the people that do cross country really make it what it is. Like it wouldn't be as fun if it was just the running and not the people there to make memories with. Favorite sport to watch, I'd have to say is football. It's always a fun one.
Are you a fan of a certain team?
Yeah, the Eagles are probably, I'd say, my favorite team.
The Eagles, eh?
Yes, the Eagles are my favorite team.
What's your outlook on the Eagles next year? What do you see them? What's the furthest you see them going?
The furthest I see them going, you want to know what? I think it's always good to have confidence that we're going to take it all the way. Always have a optimistic mindset.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah.
With no quarterback, Super Bowl aspiration.
You heard it here first. CJ Buchan says that the Eagles are winning the Super Bowl. Write it down.
Let's do it.
Take note of this podcast. Come back at the end of the year and check. It's going to be true.
All right. Let's just keep going. Let's learn a little bit more about you. What is your favorite? Well, okay. What have you been listening to recently? Music-wise.
Music-wise, I just kind of pan through Apple Music and just buy whatever sounds good. I do, as you can probably guess, have a lot of Chinese music, but I do have some pretty good American hits as well. I would say, just scrolling through. Let's see, we got Plain Jane. Always a good one. Yeah, you got to Ride with the Mob. Roxanne. 24.
Party all night.
Yeah, I'll just do party all night.
Do you like C-pop?
Who?
Do you like C-pop?
Oh, Chinese pop. Yeah.
What's your favorite Chinese song?
Ooh, favorite Chinese song. I'm gonna go and set. Where is it? 一起跳出来. Connor, no. Get out. No, get out.
Hey guys, you're seeing CJ Buchan's true personality right here.
Yo.
CJ Buchan hates his fan. I'm kidding.
Damn, Connor. What was the question?
Yeah, favorite Chinese song.
Oh, I have to say it is 一起跳出来 by Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
Or he's a fake fan.
Yo, chill. Another good one is what is it called? 搞笑行动 by Nameway.
Hey, both those link in the description below. Go check it out. Comment
they're pretty good.
on those videos CJ Buchan sent you, alright?
Yeah, they're really good.
Alright, well, we only got a limited amount of time on the Zoom. Unfortunately, that time is running up. Thank you so much.
Final question for you, CJ. Alright, you're in a Chinese bar, alright? You see this smoking hot, absolutely your type girl. You go up to her. What is your pickup line?
Oh my gosh. You know what? You just gotta start by introducing yourself, That's it.
Going with the nice guy, huh?
Yeah.
Got a gentleman.
Yeah. Well, quite.
All right. Well, thank you for being here, everybody. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below if you want to be on the next edition of Chit Chat. Yeah, I think that's it. See you guys next time.
See you later.